take away from the win, man, the first of the year?
Big win, obviously. It was a close game, and felt like we did what we needed to do late in the game in the fourth quarter to finish it out and get the win. Felt all three phases played really well today. DP ran extremely hard behind the offensive line, who I thought blocked really well, and we didn't turn the ball over, so we did what we needed.
You mentioned that run, Pierce there. What was your initial reaction seeing that run from him?
He wants to win the game. I think I probably counted at least 6 broken tackles that run. I looked at LT after the play, and I was like, this guy, he's the real deal. He's trying to win games, and he's helping us out a lot, and we're moving the ball down the field behind him, and we finished that drive with points, and that's all we wanted to do.
How do you describe his impact on the offense?
Just the energy he brings day in and day out. It rubs off on everybody on the team, and we want to rally behind that, and we want to fight for him. I know the offensive line does especially, and the defense, they see it on the sideline, see how hard we're fighting and playing out there, and they want to do the same and try to get the ball back to us so we can continue to keep driving the ball down the field and get points.
Pep talked on Thursday about self-scouting. It seemed like a lot of your plays today came out of play actions when people expected runs when they might have expected pass. How do you feel like y'all are keeping them off guard today?
Yeah, we just got to continue to mix it up throughout the season. If you show something one game, you got to come back and potentially run it the next game and try to execute. And if you don't want to run that, show something else to keep the defenses guessing. I think we kind of found our identity today, being a run-first football team downhill. And we did that efficiently, and then we had to make some plays in the passing game when we needed to. And our guys stepped up and made some plays on the edge, and defense did as well. So it was a good team win.
You tossed it up to Nico on the sideline there. He come down with it. I mean, you went to him 3 times, I think, out of those. I mean, what is it like to see him make plays like that?
It's great. We kind of felt that at the end of last year when he was stepping up and making some big-time plays. And really this year we've really emphasized find a way to get 12 the ball because he's going to make a play for you. And he showed that today. He's going to go up and win those 50-50 balls. I mean, I don't think they're 50-50 balls when you throw it to Nico. So that's big for him. And, I mean, he converted those big-time third downs when we needed him to.
Can you say to the 3rd and 10 play to Jordan, what you saw there, and how important that was for you all at this point in the season? I haven't converted that in the past, but finally getting over that hump.
Yeah, that was huge. That was one of the plays where we go up to the line without anything truly called out of the huddle. We tried to send an indicator out with the running back to the edge. They ended up showing man, and then we ended up calling a timeout, and then we ended up going back to the same play. And they showed man again, but ended up falling out in the cover 2. And the way we teach that route that he ran, obviously it's a man route. We're trying to kind of set picks for him and then have him run to the sideline away from the guy who's covering him. But they fell off into cover 2, and we teach get width away from the defense before you start building your depth. And he did that, and I gave him a chance to get the ball before the corner got to it, and he ended up converting the first down. It was a huge play.
An important play in that drive, I think it was the same drive as when Trayvon Walker kind of threw you down and gave you a feeling. Were you surprised that happened there at that moment? And I guess what was your reaction?
I mean, I wasn't too surprised. Obviously, didn't really have much time to react to it. They jumped off sides, and then he ended up throwing me down after the play. Probably a little frustrated. We've been running the ball well all game. I mean, it's divisional opponent. There's always a little bit of chippiness throughout the game. I guess his kind of temper broke, but that was a big play for us because it allowed us to get back ahead of the chains, got another first down from it. But, I mean, that kind of set off that drive and allowed us to go down and score.
You mentioned finding your identity today. I mean, 5 games in, you'll spend the offseason like really trying to get together as a team. How do you describe pushing through finally and entering the bye week with this? What's the feeling?
It's a great feeling all around. We've been close every game up to this point. We feel like we could have more wins than we do right now, but really got to find the momentum that we had when we strained and fought through the finish of this game to get the win and carry that momentum into the rest of the season. I mean, it takes a little bit, but a football team needs to learn how to find ways to win the game, and we did that today, and hopefully we can do that moving forward this year.